Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Skyman TV, the tourist man, Black Africa. Today, the two dynasties are meeting. The dynasty of King Charles and the dynasty of William Samoei Ruto. That is a fact. That is the truth of the matter. And you know, the dynasty, when people are told that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga were the dynasties, that was not the case. That was not true. The true dynasties will meet in State House because these are the dynasties. You know, there are some people about hawezi hata, they cannot even touch the soil. They cannot even go to the garden. Hawezi wakaenda shambani, hawezi wakafanya lolote. And even when they are greeting you, they wear gloves. That is the truth of the matter. But that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to show how William Samoei Ruto is turning out to be an authoritarian president, how he's turning out to be a despot, how he's turning out to be a dictator. And I'm saying this because of a number of things. Mmejua vizuri sana ya kwamba Kameme wakati ambapo they had a roadshow in Githurai, the people came out in large numbers and they were given a heroic welcome by the people, mostly the Kikuyus, kwa sababu unapoangalia utaona kwamba Kameme ni idhaa ambayo inatumia lugha ya Kikuyu. Kwa hivyo people came out and they were very happy to be entertained and they were ready to see those people, the newcasters, the comedians that you know normally find in Kameme, kwa sababu wengi huwa wanasikia tu sauti zao, hususan wale wanakuwa katika radio, lakini wale ambao wanakuwa katika televisheni au runinga ukitaka huwa wanaonekana. Now the issue came when now watu waliambiwa mambo ya Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, wakafurahia na kushangilia, wakaambiwa mambo ya watu wengine kama Maina Jega, kwa sababu alikuwa anatajwa kivi hivi. Ni vile tu vyombo vya habari havikutaka kuonyesha Maina Jega akitajwa, lakini kusema kweli watu walikuwa wanaulizwa hata Maina Jega, wakashangilia kwa vifijo na vigelegele. Lakini wakati ambapo waliulizwa kama watu wa Kameme waende msalimie Uhuru Raila Amolo Odinga, vile vile wakafurahia. Lakini wakati William Samoei Ruto alitajwa, wakati ambapo gavana wa Kiambu alitajwa, MCA na mbunge wote kutoka sehemu za Kiambu, wananchi wakapiga duru, wananchi wakapadwa na mori, wakapayuka kwa hasira na vifijo, hasira ambazo zilionekana wazi wazi, and you could see the anger in the among the people of Githurai. So it is this scenario that alerted the president. It is this issue, it is this thing that happened in Githurai that has now sent the government panicking. And after that, Kavagara, which is uga flour, which is flour meal, used to prepare ugali, which is actually usually very delicious. Kavagara walikuwa na roadshow, but it was called off. It was called off after the past experience. It was called off after realizing that it is likely to rally the Kenyans, especially the people of Mountain, kuja pamoja na kukashifu serikali ya William Samoei Ruto. And this is something that the government is avoiding, because the government is coming out with eggs on the face. Kwa sababu wakati wote ambapo kunakuwa na roadshow, wanaona kwamba wananchi wanapata fursa ya kusema ukweli, wananchi wanapata fursa ya kukashifu serikali na kuwakosoa viongozi wao. The government is not ready for this. That is why I'm saying that William Samoei Ruto is very fast turning out to be a despot, is turning out to be a dictator. Na ukitazama vizuri sana, utaona jambo moja ni kwamba dictators are very intolerant, and they can do anything to ensure that they remain in power. The fact is, the government is very unpopular now in the among the people, not only in Mount Kenya but in many parts. In fact, even the encouraging community, utapata watu bado wakizungumza, utapata watu even the Nandi where he comes from, utapata watu wakiwa na hasira, utaona watu wakilalamika kwa sababu ya kuna hali ya kutotosheka, kuna hali ya kuwa unaambia mambo ambayo hayatimizwi, mambo ambayo which don't add up. And when you add now to the issue of overtaxing Kenyans, then you can understand why the government is becoming very unpopular. Again, Remember what happened to Siba Arati, the Kisii governor, wakati ambapo alivamiwa na GSU, the General Service Unit. Now this is madness if you ask him. This is what despots do. Kwa sababu ukiangalia utaona kwamba the governor has been elected directly by the people, just like the president. And I don't think the national government has any responsibility to control the governor. Ukweli ni kwamba the governor mandates come from the people and is answerable to the people, but he's not answerable to the executive. He's not answerable to the president. That is a fact, and Kenya should realize that when you look at our county governments are supposed to be semi-autonomous, and although they should actually work with the national government. Ukweli ni kwamba the governor can only be impeached by the MCAs if the people are not satisfied with him. The governor can only be removed by the court if there are enough grounds to remove him from office, or the MCA, that is the county assembly, because the county assembly is where we have the people's representative. Lakini sasa kule kutuma maafisa armed to the teeth and standing outside the door and outside the offices of the governor, that one was scaring, if you ask me. This is something that should not happen. This only happens when the government feels very, very insecure. And I think that is what is happening now with the current regime. Why is the government becoming very, very intolerant? Again, we have seen in the past, tumeona the watu ambao wamekuwa na contrary opinion with the government, wakionyeshwa vidole, wakiambiwa kwamba wengine wakionywa na wengine kupewa vitisho. In fact, even in this channel, not once, not twice, that I have received calls, people threatening me, some of them writing to me, but who am I? In fact, even if you come with a gun, I'll still continue speaking the truth. That is a fact. And I think I'm not alone. I know those other people in other channels, because I remember a friend of mine was telling me how he was arrested, taken to the cell, and then he was told the way he's criticizing the government. After some few hours, he was released. Akaitishwa pesa, hakuwa na pesa. And the fact is, the government is becoming very, very intolerant. The fact is, we are not a coward. You will not be cowed. You will not be intimidated. You always speak the fact. Na unapotazama vizuri sana, like now, you know, the queen is here, the king is here, but these people should not actually make people suffer the way I saw it happening in Jomo Kenyatta airport, wakati ambapo watu ni kama kuporwa na porwa. The way they were being searched, in fact you would think I don't know who was coming to Kenya, kwa sababu tunaona kwamba it is our country, lakini wale maafisa katika uwanja wa ndege vile ambavyo the way they are handling Kenyans is not the best thing, and they are doing it not because of security reasons, just for you to feel that there is power. And again, when ukisikiliza vile ambavyo viongozi wa serikali vile ambavyo wamekuwa wakiongea na wananchi ambao waliwachagua, you realize that they are learning this from William Samoei Ruto, because ukweli ni kwamba samaki huoza kuanzia kichwani. Kwa hivyo when the big fish rot in the head, then you realize even the tail is likely also to rot. What we are saying here is that we are moving very fast towards dictatorship, and that's why you have had people even talking about how they can even change the constitution to have a president going for 14 years. That's one term for 7 years, another term for 7 years. Why should this happen? The constitution was made by the people, and there's no way you can come here, you have not even been to office for more than 2 years, just 1 year into the office, and you have started telling Kenyans how we are going to change our constitution. That is wrong in my view, and that is showing how fast we are sliding into dictatorship. That is my take, ladies and gentlemen. And you can also write your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this regime, because we are moving very fast towards dictatorship. Bye-bye.